With an Aghori, the deepest secrets are always revealed in their life. It's just their ways and methods do keep changing with time and situation. Moreover, I'd had many different experiences within this life of devotion in the journey of my life. It seemed to me as if some invisible powers were giving me a voice from within me trying to tell me something. But I was always afraid of that voice that was coming from within me because I knew it well, it was not easy at all. It once happened that I started feeling very scared. It felt like I was I'm wretched, or I felt like to be cursed. Then it happened that whenever I closed my eyes, as if were seeing all the area within my visualization and my imagination, I started seeing dead bodies around me when I closed my eyes. Everywhere I could see dead bodies whenever I closed my eyes. And I felt very much scared then. I even had a very hard time figuring out what's happening to me, and I tried seeking support from a few spiritual gurus and sadhus that been trustworthy in my life, that stage that I were going through, that phase of my life. Then one of my spiritual teacher whom I trusted told me a little truth about me, that he could understand and see me and see within my myself. Then saying to me, explaining me, he could he told me that he told me about myself, that I like to carry death always with me. So I remember of the death each day, each time, every time, almost during the whole day. I could carry death with me. I can live the death within me. And even when I'm trying to sleep, I cannot get the living of death or the thought of a death, even that time when I want to sleep. And with the same thought, he'd also said that I'm very different from others and not just a normal human soul. But he even explained to me that in the world of mysteries, everything does not happen as you would want it to be happening. But after a lot of understanding with the Shiv Tattva and the Lord Mahakal, it came as a divine hint that I decided to go on a pilgrimage and reached Ujjain's Mahakaleshwar temple, where I began to have a sudden energy rush and started feeling that this is the place where speed of time stops and the game of life and death comes to an end. I'd even then decided to do my own Pindadan, the funeral procession, while I was alive. And I did my Pindadan, and I were sitting in the cremation ground and offering my own blood to Lord Shiva's Shivling installed. The Shivling was placed onto a skull, and I were performing that kriya, offering my own blood to the Shivling, and I'd almost felt like There was no fear within me then, and I was free from any kind of fear. I had understood that I am an Aghori, and an Aghori has nothing to do with this world. Whatever I was, seeing the burning pyres and the dead people, that was my future, because Aghori is neither bound by anyone or does not bond with anyone, or nor does he bind anyone or any kind of attachments. I had now come to know that Aghori is born only after crossing the burning pyre and the attachment, and now that I had become Vishnath Aghori by performing the last rites of Pandit Harish Chandra Gautam, to whom the mysteries gave this word. After the last rites of Pandit Harish Chandra Gautam, Vishnath Aghori gave this word to the world. The ocean of ideas and the merchant of unrevealed secrets. You get answers to many questions in life only with time. You can neither change the future nor run away from your own future. Even after looking into the future, you cannot change the cycle of time. I understood that I have come again because I have to complete the unfinished tasks of my previous births and eternal life. Breaking the links of the attachment is to understand salvation. The ultimate patience of an Aghori is to merge the Shiva element into himself and into itself, and merge into the Lord Shiva's element itself. And so there is no existence of Aghori without Jai Shri Mahakal. The origin of Aghori is only Lord Shiva, and only Lord Shiva is the truth to understand the truth of life, and that truth is only Lord Shiva, Lord Jai Shri Mahakal. Har Har Mahadev.